Good morning. Hey, 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 hey. Come on in. It's that time. For me, anyway. You probably already had yours. Mm. Y'all, let me get my phone. Because we're going to have to make a phone call. All that great speech the other night. Baby, I can't with him. Let me get my cough drops. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, indeed. I don't know where my glasses and all that stuff is this morning. I really got to get my life together. I can't function when I'm not organized. Glasses all over the place. I see a pair of blue pair over there if I need them. Okay, no problem. But we got to get on with this phone call this morning. Hey to everybody coming in. Let me get my phone so I can call this man up because I'm running a little late this morning with him. And you know, he ain't got no patience. And you know how rude and how disrespectful he can be at times. But anyway, it is what it is. That's what we dealing with, you know. Him. So this morning I decided I should give him another phone call. Okay? Now, let me see first of all if he's signing any executive orders, because you know he can get up and move around in no time flat. Uh-huh. What is his number? Hold on. Here it is. Hey. Well, good morning. How you doing, Mr. Trump? Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump. Hey, what's shaking? What's shaking? How the family doing this morning? Well, excuse me, President Trump. Okay, okay. We got rules to the game now. Okay. I ain't gonna be disrespectful because I don't want you to disrespect me. Oh no, I'm not a disrespectful person and I hate disrespectful people. Uh-huh. Ain't too big to apologize either. No, not me, sugar. Mm-mm. I hurt your feelings calling you Mr. Trump. Well, Mr. President, sir, how about that? Uh-huh. But I ain't got a lot of time to fool with you this morning. On the real. So, but I got some things we need to talk about. Because you made a beautiful speech out there. I brought it to the people. I did. I did. I told the people you came out there, you look very presidential. You talk very presidential. And you went right back to doing the same old thing. So that's what we're going to talk about this morning. Your speeches and how you talk to folks on the phone and stuff. But I'm not the president. I don't run nothing in this country. I run me. Me, myself, and I. And don't worry about too much the rest of the world. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But you, on the other hand, you, Mr. President, we're going to talk about that call of Putin this morning. Uh-uh. And then every day you out here on social media. Every day. You out here more than me, and I'm a content creator. I can't with that. But that them calls and your language and how you using words and stuff. Mm-mm. You're not in a casual conversation. See, when I'm out here on my channel, I'm not in a formal channel where I have to speak correctly about anything. I can speak in a conversation however I choose to. But you are up there on the stage in front of the American people, in front of the world, speaking to them. Now, I know they have advisors for you, By the way, did you get up and talk to any of them folks this morning? Your advisors. Did you say anything to them people? Huh? Find out anything that happened last night when we dealing with world issues now. Because see, it was day when it was night over here. Right. So something could have happened while we were over here on nights, could have happened on days over there. Well, let's just talk about it then. Let's talk about it. Yeah. First of all, your literacy comprehension skills, they're not up par. No, sir. Mm-mm. When you were talking to that man the other day, and when you wrote out there on social media, on that X, that's where you were. You sounded like probably about 11 to 14 years. Don't get mad. I'm trying to help you. Look, no, I did not vote for you. I did not. I made it clear to the American people when you were running. I was not going to vote for you, and I did not vote for you. But you in there now. Now how you got in there, I'll never know. Or maybe the truth will come out sooner or later. Maybe it will. I don't know. But you in there. So now all I can do is try to help you now. If you listen. Some people you can't help them because they don't listen. But anyway, that's what I saw. Yes. The assessment was based on several factors. Yeah. Your simple sentence construction, I cannot stand that. Do not use a fragment and try to make me figure out what you're talking about. A fragment of a sentence. Do not do that with me. Because first of all, that's real annoying. What are you talking about? You come in here, you know what you're talking about, but don't nobody else know what you're talking about. When you do that, you need to make complete sentences so we will not have the wrong understanding of things. And be straightforward in the sentence. Look, don't mix up a lot of short sentences with long sentences. That's no. Don't do that. No, I'm not understanding it. And I'm not alone. I'm pretty intelligent, and that's what we're gonna try to have this morning is an intelligent conversation. And I did very well in English in school. I aced it. I may not sound like it, but baby, if it came down to writing your speeches, by the way, I'm available if you need a speech writer. Because that ain't working what you're doing. No, sir. See, when you do stuff like you doing, hold on, I gotta get my camera straight. I'm on YouTube right now. If you want to get over there and look at Chatting with Ms.V, that's the name of my channel. And then you can see what the people saying yourself. But when you use a straightforward sentence and you construct it, don't put short sentences with long sentences. It messes up the complex syntax of the sentence. And the argumentation of the sentence is messed up, okay? You use too many repetitive phrases. Yeah, you do. You always saying, like we both reflected. We both believe very strongly. That's the kind of stuff you do. We will someday have in working together. Huh? You just did a run on in. Because what does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you from my point of view what it means. That you lack logistical variety of thinking and writing. You need a more mature writer. Who do you have a writer anyway? I told you I'm available. Huh? And then when you over there on X, you use too many exclamation marks. Exclamation marks are for excitement. Ain't nothing exciting about what you saying. Stop doing that. Putting all them exclamation marks there when it should be a period. Yes, don't do that no more. Because frequent exclamation marks are commonly used in less formal or emotionally charged writing. It's for excitement. Ain't nothing exciting about that. When you over there talking to Putin, that ain't exciting no at all, not to me. It kind of shows an undeveloped sense of tone in your formal written and verbal communication. You the president now. You talking to the world, not just the American people. Yeah, you got to have basic transitions when you're going from one thing to another and make it coherent. Yeah. Your text be jumping all over the place without any logical connectors at all. I can do that out here on my platform. I'm not speaking formally to nobody. But you are. You transitioning abruptly from discussing historical alliances to mentioning negotiations. When you're talking about things that are historical, stay with that in that paragraph. Don't jump in the same paragraph to talk about something else. That's a brand new paragraph. You feel me? Construct your sentences like that in that paragraph, talking about whatever you're talking about in that paragraph. And then start a new paragraph talking about negotiations. That's two different things. You got it? Oh, good, good, good. And stop overusing simple vocabulary. Your topics that you discussing, they are serious topics. And they have a geopolitical form in nature. So your vocabulary needs to be relevant to what you're talking about and not so basic. I'm trying to help you. Yeah, I expect for you to already know that, but since you don't, obviously, from you speaking every day, no, you can't keep doing that. No, 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 no. It doesn't look good. It does not look good for you. It's all right for me, but it's not good for you. I didn't run for president. I don't have to speak like you need to speak. You need a more advanced writer. Or either you need to start reading what the writer has written for you. One or the other. Now, I don't know. Do you use a teleprompter? Because if you would use the teleprompter, then it wouldn't look bad on you. It'd look bad on him. But I don't think you use no teleprompter. No, I don't. Now, I hate to call his name because I know you don't like him. Even though you sit up there at Carter's funeral and acted like, you did. But when Obama was in office, he sounded very presidential because he had speech writers. He was advised of things for the speech writer to write, and he used his teleprompter. And he was familiar with his speech, so that's why his speeches went over so well. And yours don't quite go over so well. Your content suggests an adult perspective on global affairs, but the writing style doesn't align with it. So when whoever is writing it and you don't read it, or you just look up there to see what is the next thing I'm gonna say, it doesn't correlate at all. It sounds more like a teenager wrote it, or someone that is in a more casual conversation like we talking right now. You got to have a more sophisticated literacy expression about yourself. And stop being so aggressive. You're doing a little too much out there. Okay. My chat is in here, and I they got some things they trying to say to you too. So Miss Ross will say, "Hey, Ms.V, I can't talk listening to anyone talking about him daily. I hit the like button. Have a blessed day." So she talking to me. That's what she's saying. She don't want to hear about you. That's what she talking. That's what she told me. Well, I'm out here trying to help you. Yes. But see, this is my platform. I can talk about whatever I want to talk about on my platform. There are content creators that come out here every day and talk about each other every day. I don't choose to do that. We go from topic to topic over here every day. Yeah. She gone. That was Miss Roslyn. Have a good day, Miss Roslyn. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so here's another comment. It says, Mr. T is up to no good. The worst is coming. That's what the lady said. So that means it is becoming very clear to me that it is simple and clear that you are being very redundant and repetitive. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about what don't worry about that. What was said, don't worry about that. Because we choose to want to talk about world issues versus drama. And we're gonna talk about some drama, you do it too. It's just it's coming. It's coming. Just hold on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So in the future, this is kind of what I need you to do. I need you to be direct and straightforward. And don't use such an aggressive tone when you're talking to the people. I mean, you come out banging. You come out like you a content creator out here on YouTube. You calm yourself down. Yeah. Because it comes across like threats a lot of times and bullying a lot of times. You can't do that. No, sir. And be effective in your speech and what you're saying. If you want to pull in all of the people, you can't do that. You'll only pull in some of the people. Because see, you got people all mixed up and they don't know what to think and how to feel right now. People that even voted for you, they all confused now. Because they thought they was voting for you and found out they really voted for Elon. He wasn't on the ballot, but that's the way it has ended up. We're gonna talk about that a little later. By the way, did they? I just gotta ask this. I'm getting a little off the subject, but I gotta ask this. Did that little boy come into your office and tell you to get out of his daddy's chair? get away from his desk. Elon, little boy. I saw that. Excuse me. But I saw that. And I thought I bust out laughing. Why was that little boy off in there? That ain't your little boy. Now, we have seen children in the White House, in the Oval Office and all that stuff over the years. I think the first time I saw little child of a president was back in Kennedy's era when Caroline and little John was in the office. But that was their children. They brought into the office. Now, you don't have no little children no more. But every other president brought their little children into the office. It was more a family type of thing where the world could see how they lived a normal life in the White House. That's all it was. Connecting with families. That their family was really no different than any other family. That's all it showed. Okay, here's a comment that President Trump needs better literature skills. And that's what we were trying to talk about this morning. We just trying to help you. That's all. You cannot keep doing the same thing. I don't even know how you did it on the campaign trail. You ain't doing no different now than you were doing then. But see, the people thought that you was going to do something for them because that's what you had made them believe. And now they're seeing what you're doing. They're not hurt. They would be out there from city to city, state to state, marching and going on. They doing it. You see them. Yeah. I just want your conversation to be more presidential. That's it, and that's all. It's just my opinion. I have the right to voice my opinion just like everybody else do. Don't you get out there in front of the American people and voice your opinion? So that's what we doing. We voicing our opinion. We want somebody to be a little bit more presidential when they stand there and they make these speeches to us. Your speeches need to qualify themselves a little bit more. Like I say, use your speech writer. Go back and look at some of the other presidential speeches that other presidents have had. That's all. And use that teleprompter, and that'll help you a whole lot. You'll come across clearer. And we'll have a better understanding of what you're talking about. You ready for a comment? Well, here it goes. T, were you upset when Elon told you to shush? You appeared upset. So the White House has a daycare now? That's what the lady, Miss Audrey, wants to know. Does the White House have daycare? I don't know. I'm asking. Most of the other children were taken out in the beast in the morning to school somewhere. Like ordinary children. Well, I did see where Elon's little boy's mother is named Grimes, okay? And she did not know that her son was being exposed like that. That's what I read. She wasn't too happy about it either. And did you know yourself, this is a question from me, that Elon has come to Texas 2 years ago and set up over 100, how many? Hold on. No, 1,000 acres. Up there in the country somewhere, up past Waco. He building a whole town up there. That's what he want to do. Tesla gonna be up there. X gonna be up there. All of his entities are gonna be in that one place. And he got the people up there all disturbed. Some people like living back there in the backwoods. It's a two-way, yeah, one-lane highway. And he done truck back there. Baby, he got buildings going up back there. It's going to be an amusement park back there. You're going to be able to go in there and you're going to be able to walk through Tesla as they making the cars. And they got restaurants. It's a whole town. Of course, the people in politics want it. It's bringing money. But this has been going on for 2 years, and I live right here in Texas and didn't know nothing about it. You didn't know it either. He moving his main office from San Francisco. Some little old town, Elizabethtown. I told you it was up past Waco up there somewhere. I don't know. I ain't been up there to see it. He already got portable buildings down there where people are working already. So while you out here signing executive orders, he just doing his thing up there, making more and more money. He even building a housing development up there for his workers. Yes. Because they have to travel too far. They have to travel from one of the major cities out there in the country where he is. He out there on flat land. Well, when I come back, I'm going to get all the information. If you ain't found it by then, I'm going to get all the information. You need to figure out what's going on. He up in the White House with you. I saw an article that said he was sleeping on the couch and on the floor. Now, I don't know how much of that I can believe. But it went on to say that, hey, he does that. That's nothing abnormal for him. Where he slept when he was down there at your place in Florida, at Margot Law. Do you have a bedroom or where he slept down there? When you was campaigning, you always acted like you don't know. Okay, here a comment. At Margot Law, a bizarre golden hoofed goat idol is on display. You got that at your place. The idol is wrapped in Trump $100 bills that say, "In Trump we trust." So you done changed the saying on the dollar bill. It was "In God we trust." So you got it "In Trump we trust" now. Word. That's at your place. This is for real. Well, I don't know. That's what the woman said. And it's got your signature on it. She want to know why. I ain't never heard of that before. But see, we keep up with you over here and what you doing and what you saying. We have to. We don't have a choice. What you do and say affects our life and our livelihood. Ain't no sense in keeping up with nobody else. Nothing nobody else say or do affect our life or our livelihood. Well, we gonna keep up with you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Miss Jean say she saw the little boy. His name is X. Then it's got some more little, I don't know what that means. It's like in Roman numbers. I don't have a clue what that means. X is the first name on there for the little boy. What the rest of that name mean? Do you know? I don't have a clue. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, you know, no. Where the people, whoever put you in there, you supposed to be answering our questions too. You telling us everything, but we have questions we can ask you. So Kenya is here this morning. Good morning, Kenya. And she's saying, yes, they were all three in the toddler room. All of y'all. Was you up in there too? Now you know you too big to be up in a toddler bed. You need a cow king. When you bought furniture for the Oval Office, you didn't buy you a cow king bed. Well, you should have. You're too tall and you're too big to be in the toddler room. Come on up out of there. Tasha got a question. She want to know, why are you taking away our kids? Miss Tasha T, that's her question. You know, you never answer too many things. You just do a lot of stuff, but you do not answer our questions whenever we talk to you. I don't know, but maybe she talking about the education or maybe the health care. There's a lot of things you have done to hurt our children. Our children are our future. Because you mess with so much stuff so fast, we couldn't even keep up with you. But you know, when you start messing with education and healthcare, you messing with everybody then. It ain't got nothing to do with the DEI. Everybody need education and healthcare. I'm going to need you to think about that, okay? It's stop, leave the children alone. Because the kids are our future, and he didn't want the future to happen. That's what Miss Carol said. Yes. And then you up there using artificial intelligence on everything. There was a movie came out with artificial intelligence a while back. Now, I never seen it, but I heard about it. And they made them robots so smart until they gained a mind of their own. Y'all better be careful working with that kind of stuff. It's almost like you want to delete humans off the earth. But you better go look at that movie. We living in the Jetsons age right now. I watched that as a child. And that's where y'all are. Y'all here with the Jetsons. You're doing too much with all this artificial intelligence. You want to cripple the minds of the people where they can't think no more. They're not smart enough to even make their own decision. So let me ask you something. What is the whole point of this artificial intelligence? Because I've been trying to figure it out. So if you get these robots, you don't need cleaning services no more, because robots can go in there and they can clean up all your Trump towers and hotels and stuff like that. Then they can go in the classroom and be programmed to teach the children. Okay, what else? They can go to the grocery store and they can buy the food. Just pick up the phone. They don't even have to go off in there and call it in. They'll just deliver it to the house. But with them, see, they don't even need no food. They can make the cars now. So that, how is that bringing manufacturing back if you can program a machine to do what the human is doing? That's just thoughts that's going in my head. I ain't gonna be around here at my age to be worried about it. But our future, our children, y'all, okay, keep doing what you're doing then. I don't know. Will Elon have a room in the White House? I heard he already had a room in the White House. He got, look, he in the White House now. He ain't living in no hotel. He up in there with you. Supposedly sleeping on the sofa and on the floor. Up in there. Why he don't go sleep in? First it was rumored that he was living in the Lincoln bedroom. In the Lincoln room or whatever you call it. And the last article I read, he was, but he up in there, wherever he's sleeping. Why you need to be up in there anyway? I don't get it. He can build an apartment inside the White House. They can just about do anything they want to do. Do we have to wait, hold it, let me speak. Do anything y'all doing up in there? Well, hold your horses. Do y'all put anything through Congress before y'all just up and do it? Or y'all just do what y'all want to do? Because this is the first time in history that has ever happened before. None of the presidents that's been presidents before could ever do what you doing. Never. They ain't never did it. Is your wife up in the White House? Sasha T is asking. Or is she back there in New York? Where is she? What is she going to do? Like every other president's wife had something that they did. It's humanity or something. What is she going to do? Well, I don't know that she did the last time. But what is she going to do this time is what we're trying to figure out. Miss, can you say, that's our next generation. She back to the children. And then that outfit, them outfits that she buying. Do you realize that Michelle Obama came out on stage with a simple dress on, with a simple price tag, and it's sold off the shelf? That made the business money. Ain't nobody fixing to go buy that stuff that she got going on, because first of all, it costs too much money. She even wore $1,000 coat down there when y'all got on that plane and went down there supposedly to see about the people after the hurricane. Did she leave it with any of the people? That's why I told you in the beginning we can't identify. Miss Rachel up in here, she said you the Antichrist. That people can say what they want to. They can agree to disagree over here. This chatting with Ms.V. They can express themselves. Don't you get on national TV and all over social media expressing yourself? We ain't been disrespectful. We call it a spade a spade. That's it. That's all. They laughing now. They're laughing at you. They are. We can't do nothing but laugh. If we don't laugh, we're going to be crying. Ain't nobody trying to cry over you. No. And God don't pay your advisors to update you on what's going on in the world. And get the teleprompter back up and running. They got one because everybody else used it. I don't know where it is. I ain't there. And Miss Aaron wants you to answer these questions. The American people want to know. Because you never, ever tell us nothing about what you do and say. You just go from one thing right on into another. That's what you do. Good morning, Miss Emma. Thank you. She says she loves my commentary. It ain't for everybody. It ain't for the people who are not concerned on what's going on in the world. It's not for them. Because right now, you are my commentary. Yeah. We're going to keep the people abreast of what's going on over here. We can't come out here with you every day, all day long, because you, baby, we would have to stay on all day long. We can't give you that much time and attention. Because you have that pen all day long and you will not put it down. Now you're picking up the telephone, calling Putin. I don't know what, by the way, what did y'all talk about when you called him anyway? You had it, look, you had them Ukraine people over there in a crisis mode talking about teaming up with Russia. They might become Russians one day. And you startling our audience. When you come out here, would you please stop with that orange look? What is that all about? What that mean? I ain't got that yet. Miss Donna say, yeah, I'm right about the Jetsons. I watched the Jetsons as a little girl, and that's what you were doing. You all about the Jetsons now. You so futuristic, but it ain't your ideas. That's not your ideas. You gone on with that now. You know you're not that smart to come up with them ideas. That's the man with the plan with all the money to put you in there. 240 million. How you think that woman was gonna be able to win when he putting that much money in there? But y'all had a reason. We seeing now. Rachel is saying the head of education is supposed to be Linda McMahon, the wife of the owner of the WWE SmackDown Wrestling. Do you even confer? Do you talk to the lady about anything before y'all do it? Now, I'm going to need you to stop hurting the education of these children now. We don't need children growing up being dumb. There's working parents these days. It takes parents to go outside the house and go to work. We don't have time to homeschool the children. We probably do a better job with what you're doing. Do you realize there's some states that can't even get good teachers? When I was down there in Louisiana a couple of years ago, they was letting everybody and anybody come up in the classroom. They had such a shortage of teachers. First of all, you ain't paying them enough. You need to pay them more money. You get better quality teachers. Okay, with you. Ms. Donna said you trying to depopulate the people with control. What you mean you ain't trying to do that? With everything you've done, that's what you, man, going on with all that. If I feel disrespected by a robot, it's time to square up. Ooh! Natasha says she fixing to get them. Ain't no robot gonna disrespect her. And y'all better watch how y'all programming them robots out here. Because people still here. Y'all done got rid of a lot of folks through the pandemic, worry, stress. And I saw where that bill was cleared by that judge too. When y'all got rid of them federal employees, those that's gone, they cleared to go. You was wrong for that. You like forced them people out of there. Them people was not ready to go yet. It's a long time to retirement now these days. It's a long time to Social Security these days. And you got to have some kind of 401k on these jobs these days. Or you going to be like a pauper in your old age. That is so sad. It's really sad. Y'all leave the children and the old people alone, please, sir. T, did you ever give the plane victims' family money for the burial? You didn't have time. Why we on that? Why are you working so hard and doing so much? A vice president was elected, Vance. You remember him? Well, you cutting budgets and all this stuff. What is he doing? Be making a salary, right? But you cutting from everywhere else. Get that man something to do. Every other vice president has something to do. You talked about Kamala being the border czar, but at least she had something to do. She got on planes and she went to foreign countries, worked out situations. You and Elon got taken care of. Okay. All right then. Elon brings his son so he can be a future president. I won't be here for that. The lady's saying that. Y'all grooming him to be the next president. Well, I got news for you. A lot of children grew up in the White House. A whole lot of children. They didn't become president. So just because you feel that way, it might not happen. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You in the Eisenhower office too. You let Elon go up in there. That's what my chat is saying. That Elon act like he the president and you the vice president. And the other real vice president, do he even come to the office? We don't hear from him. We don't see him. Well, I'm gonna need you to give him something to do if he gonna be up in there. That's all I'm saying. Okay. When you went over there and you listen up. We can't talk at the same time. Hold on. Somebody gotta talk, somebody gotta listen. Hold on. So when you were speaking to Putin, y'all discussed Ukraine and maybe them people becoming Russians one day or Russia taking over Ukraine. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Would you come out of there and leave that stuff alone? Let them people do what they do. Get back over here and straighten out all this stuff you done messed up with this education department and this health system and DEI and all this other stuff. Get on back over here. Don't pick up the phone none today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Do not make no more phone calls. No, because when you make a phone call, it's scary. You talked about the Middle East. We ain't got no problem with the Middle East. Leave them folks alone. Why is you talking about energy to Putin? That ain't got nothing to do with us. You talked about artificial intelligence with him. I think you need to put the phone down. And you also talked about the power of the American dollar. Why? I'm gonna need you to come back again. Put the pen down, put the phone down, and don't get back on that plane no more. You spent $12 million going down there to New Orleans for what? You could have left $12 million down there with the people of New Orleans. The people done been through all kind of hell and back with storms and everything else. I'm gonna need you to quit. Don't make no more decisions. Just don't. Just leave things just like they are. Everything is fine. If you can't do nothing to help the people, put the pen down. Miss Latasha want to know, is your wife gonna get deported? Huh? Ain't Vance got a wife too and some children too? They're not white. Uh-uh. No, sir. Why is you messing with everybody of color? At first, it was really geared towards us, but now you just don't care. And I'm a little bit upset with you about spending all that money renaming the Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America. It's already out there. It's on Google. So you done paid for that. Ain't that wasting money? God on them waters. Stop with all that. And then I know you was a little upset because Obama changed that name to Denali at Mount McKinley. So you had to change it back. Stop wasting money. That's all you doing. You wasting money. I'm not going to be able to do you. So the people want to know, does Elon have Secret Service protecting him? If so, it's wrong. Because we, the taxpaying citizens, are paying for it. He wasn't elected. You chose him. He didn't go through no Congress and no senators and nothing like that. And by the way, I saw you got Robert Kennedy there now. Over the health program. I ain't sure about all that either, but the things that's done is done, okay? Yeah. The people want to know, this Miss Emma, what day his wife going back and will she be able to take the little boy? The little boy gonna be all right. If you talk about Trump, because, well, I don't know if he gonna be all right or not, because this man was talking about taking our birthrights. So I shouldn't try to answer that, Miss Emma. We was talking about those of us who were born here in America. This is our home. So I don't know where all this stuff coming back, what, send us back to where we came from. I ain't never come from nowhere but here. And most of y'all did also. Unless you came in here and got naturalized as a citizen. Y'all need to stop that. You remember in that speech you said one. One people, one family. Oh, I brought it out here to the American people. I sure did. Miss Kenya said the visiting pastor at Bible study referred to him as the Orange Julius. You. Everybody got a name out here these days on social media. Yeah, everybody got a name. You just got to figure out who they talking about. Yeah. And then I want y'all to go back and catch the sermon Sunday was about you. What's the man name? Ask Granny do him a lot of times on her inspiration. He's from Houston. Oh God, his name. I can't think his name right now. He did a whole sermon about you on Sunday. He said, if you go send one race of people of color back, send everybody back. Everybody. You might need to stop that, because you might find in your DNA you might have something other than what you think you got in there too. What is that pastor's name? Somebody might put it in the chat. I want you to go watch him. Oh, baby. He preached a sermon Sunday, and he tied it to the Bible. Yes, he did. And you know, when Obama was out here too, it was all about these birth certificates, because somebody wasn't smart enough to figure out that Hawaii was a state. Hawaii and Alaska was one of the last two states to come into the union. But somebody wasn't that smart. Y'all made that man bring his birth certificate out here and show that he was born in Hawaii. Y'all did all kind of stuff. But ain't nobody asked nothing. And I'm going to tell you, Cardi B mad at you too. I saw that too. Because you made her Was it her grandfather? You sent that man back. And she said you messed up her $3,000 shoes down there at the Dome in New Orleans. She sure did. She mad. No, I don't think you got her support no more. Ms.V, all them kids gonna be wrestlers when they finish school. 888, he ready. Because that's who you put over the education department. You didn't go in there with nobody who had majored in education, got a master's degree or a PhD or further in education with years of experience in education and knowledge. I didn't know you had put her in there. My chat be watching. I'm telling you. We on top of it over here. And they want the real birth certificates that's stamped by the state that they were born in. They want them. They don't want no made up ones. What's up in the safe zone? Good morning. She says Triple H. She corrected herself. Kenya, they think they are real kings around here and ain't. Y'all are little G gods. That's what the people trying to tell you. You're not big G gods. And when the real big G gods step in, I don't want to be nowhere around none of y'all that's doing all this stuff when you ain't really got no need to. Things has been fixed for people that's died for this stuff over the years, gave their life for us to have it like it is, and then you just gonna walk in there and within a few weeks and just snatch it away. Keep going. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And then who he wanting to go to war with, Kenya? One wants to go to war and the other one wants to go to Mars. Well, why don't y'all going on? We'll be all right without you. You can go to war and then you can let Elon go on to Mars. We'll be good without you, I promise. Probably much better off than we are now. Just don't take Air Force One. It don't belong to you. Get on your own plane and go on far as you can go. Y'all gone on down there to SpaceX and get one of them robots and y'all travel on. Can you say you talk too much? They have to bring in another transcriber, 22,000 words the first week, laughing. Wow. Why don't you just condense and consolidate your messages and come out? You've been out here more than all the other presidents put together in a few weeks. Did you realize that? Yeah. Peace and blessings, Shatika. Your wife ain't from over here. Pennsylvania, wherever she from. But I don't understand that. How y'all can go get people from other places and y'all can marry them, but they gonna stay here. But people who were born and raised here, they got to go. Make that make sense. Miss Janet says she hope you can comprehend some of the stuff that I'm trying to tell you. Because look, I have to find some humor in it when I'm relating it to you. But I know you understand exactly because I'm smooth, baby. I'm to the point. When I'm talking to you, I'm not like you all over the place. Getting people all confused and stuff. That's true, Kenya. I read the same thing. She said that Elon's goal is to become the first trillionaire. He was close to it. And with the millions he making a day, it won't take him long. Well, what's wrong with that? If it's hurting the other people for him to get there, there's a lot's wrong with it. Keep selling his cars and doing whatever he doing to make his money, but get him out the White House messing with things that you allowed him to do. That ain't helping us. Not Keon Henderson. Oh man, he was sick for a long time. They just built a church across the street from the old church. Oh, Terry Anderson. That's his name, Miss Audrey. He the one preached about Trump on Sunday. This past Sunday. You'll find him on YouTube, Terry Anderson. Like I say, I didn't see Ask Granny on Sunday night because a lot of times she loves Terry Anderson. She'll have him on her page a lot of times. But he's from right here in Houston. But baby, he broke it down Sunday. Yeah. No, it's Terry Anderson. That's his name. Pastor Terry Anderson. We need more checks and balances on anyone talking about dismantling the government agencies all at the same time. And I agree, Kenya. You got people over here in my chat that's really more intelligent and more up to date and abreast on things going on right now than you are, or people you have surrounding you. And I think that's a part of the problem. You don't have the right intellectual skills yourself, nor do you have the people around you that's really thinking about the people. Y'all are too into yourself. Y'all got to step back from being so into what you want to do that it's not helping us at all, period. No. So if Elon is conducting business for the White House, why doesn't he wear suits? Yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Miss Audrey. That man had a hat on inside the building. So is that the new dress code now? That was very non-presidential. A cap. And then took that baby and slung that baby around his neck. Why was the baby in a news conference? A serious news conference. First, it was like it was a prop. The baby is there. I'm like, okay. But when he slung him up around his neck and he had the cap on, I said, Where is the etiquette? Gone out the window. Come on now. Y'all got to do a little bit better than that. Y'all don't know what to dress. Who be dressing y'all? You went to the game with a suit on. He come in the Oval Office with a cap on. Now you know you're supposed to take that cap off when you entered that building. Ain't nothing changed about that. That's just proper etiquette for a man to take his cap off or his hat off when he enter the building. Oh my goodness gracious. Rachel said, I just don't understand 1 minute his color. Then in a few minutes, it's that color. Your hair and your face. Both of them. They change his colors too much for him. That's what they saying. Yeah. Well, I'm really coming up on my hour, and my chat is coming here, and basically nobody's been disrespectful to you at all. They voice their opinion on what they see and what they hear based on what you say. Exactly. So we're going to need you again We're asking you very kindly to put that pen down. Don't pick up that phone. Okay, do us a favor. Since the vice president, we don't know what he doing. Can he answer the phone? Can he talk to some of the people? He seemed like he have just a little bit. I don't know, because we ain't really heard him. But we need to, because whatever happens, he would be the next one in line to step up as the president. We need to see what he would be like. If anything happens to you, he the next in line. So can we hear from him a little bit? See if it's going to be worse or any better. You just need to pay attention. Pay attention to what is going on here in America. If them people around the world are not bothering us, then let us not go bothering them. We don't need no more changes. We need you to undo everything you've already done. Most of us been blocked, thank the Lord. But just leave the pen alone. Throw it away. Put it in the garbage. Okay? Take the telephones out the office and just use a little button that you need a coat. Use that little button. Don't worry about nothing else. Okay? Just sit there and drink Cokes and order McDonald's. And we'll be fine, I promise. But I'm going to let you go because I know you got other things that you got to do. But just go out on the golf course today. Play golf all day long. We're paying for the Secret Service anyway, wherever you go. So take them out there. Y'all just go out there and play golf today. And we'll have a great day if you just go play golf. And whenever y'all get ready to go to Mars, I promise we're all right with you leaving. I promise. Yeah. Just hook up the old plane, the old Trump plane. And y'all go as far as y'all can get to Mars. Okay? Go down there. I'm going to find out where that place is because I know you didn't know nothing about it. But it's right here in Texas where he moving everything. Yeah. Went out there and bought almost 1,000 acres. It's like 900 and some acres he bought out there. He ain't doing lots with that kind of land. The town might be called Starburst, if I remember correctly. Because everything is about space. Yeah. Okay, now I got to go because I got things I got to do. I don't know about you and what you got going on, but I know what I got going on, okay? Hold on. It's a movie called Left Behind. It's just like what is happening now. See, a lot of people may have seen this futuristic stuff, like the people who wrote the Jetsons and the people who wrote that movie Left Behind. They saw it coming. Or maybe they heard something about it. To put them movies together like that. Why don't you today go pick up the Lincoln Bible and the Bible your mama gave you and just read some of that stuff in the last days. Because I think you'll find out about the beast and the mark of the beast and all that stuff in there. Yeah, read it. Okay? I really appreciate your time. All right, I'm out of here. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go. I'll talk to you good people later. Hope you enjoyed the conversation this morning.